My mom tells stories of when I was younger that I was unlike my siblings and my cousins. I didn't follow the traditional social norms of being a child, trick-or-treating, or even of that when a piñata breaks open and all the candy drops to the ground and all the kids do a mad dash for those prizes. I didn't do that. Hi guys, I'm Jessalyn Lippert and this is day 67 of my series, 100 Days of Abundance. When we all went trick-or-treating, our parents went with us and they waited at the curb by the end of the walkway of the house, and all of us kids would run up to the door, scream trick-or-treat, wait for the person to come out, look at their candy, and take what we wanted. But what I did is I looked in the bucket and I was like, no thanks, I don't like any of this. And I would walk back down the pathway. And when we got back to our parents, they would always ask, oh, what did you get? And everybody would yell out different candy names. And I'd say, oh, nothing, they didn't have anything I liked. And also, we would have piñatas for different birthdays or holidays in our family, and all of us cousins and some family friends would be around. And you know how the kids stand around in a circle and they get so excited that this might be the last strike that blows that piñata up and all the goods drop to the ground, and it's this anxious anticipation, like ready to run. All the kids had to be like held back, and I just stood there. I don't think my mom ever really had to hold me back, but when that last strike hit that piñata and it exploded everywhere and all the candy and prizes fell to the ground, the kids would all run in, right? And they would take their hands and scoop everything towards themselves to fill their bag. And I'd take my bag and I'd walk over and I'd be looking on the ground and looking over here to see if there was anything that I wanted. Looking back on these two memories, it made me think of how selective I really was. And it's okay, actually more than okay, to be selective. It simply means that you choose things carefully, and it's not necessarily a bad thing to be selective. It can be quite positive because you're choosing the right things for you in that moment or for your life. But it also means that you know exactly what you want and you're not willing to settle for anything less. I truly believe that all of us can benefit from being a little bit more selective to the things that we consume that both nourish our mind and body, to the things that we participate in and do, and even to the people that we surround ourselves with. If you're not someone who is typically very selective, maybe you should give it a try and see what happens. You might surprise yourself and you might actually like it. And if you are selective, let me know what you're selective about. I'm very curious to know. Thanks guys for watching. See you tomorrow.